Good afternoon, everyone. Coming in live from Albans, Vermont. We might as well stop here. Local history and geology room. Ooh. And I've never seen one of these horseshoe crabs before. Super old articles. So this came from an actual bison circa 1870.
No, our beavers are trained to carve for us.
Oh. They did this themselves?
Yeah, things I picked up.
Wow. What would you say is the most interesting part of this collection?
That comes from Vermont, like 10 miles from here. And nobody seems to know exactly what it is. But it's definitely some kind of creature at one time.
Yeah. 430 million years old, more or less.
This was donated, a mammoth tooth.
Oh, I see.
There's Champ.
Oh.
Lake Champlain monkey. I found him.
Do you think he exists?
Tell you a little story. I was fishing one night off the Rouse's Point Bridge of the lake crosses to New York. The lake was like this, not a breeze. It's like a mirror. I'm fishing, something was coming across. No boat. It appeared to be about that high above the water. It got closer and closer and made a big wake like a boat would. I started getting a little bit nervous.
Wow.
It got about 100 yards away and went under. I'm about ready to get out of there.
Yeah.
He came up in front of me. It was a muskrat.
Oh.
It was a muskrat.
Huh.
I could have sworn it was that big. We have a edible crystal in here.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I found the light.
Oh, maple sugar, I see.
Never sure crystal.
Uh-huh.
These stones in my daughter's collection. These over there.
I've always wanted a megalodon tooth. I'm glad you have one.
I have two women, my daughter and my wife. And they're into this stuff. Me, I'm usually just a chauffeur. I take them places. I'm not into it as heavy. This old piece of, that saw, my father cut ice for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I bet you don't know what that is right there.
What is? Is it to cut wood?
Nope. You give up?
Is it for farming?
That's farming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of a farm operation.
Is it for wheat? Or hay?
For hay, that's compacted.
I see.
We used to put the loose hay in the barn, and over the winter it would compact, and it was difficult to. So you took that and you cut blocks.
Huh.
Hay saw.
Hay saw. So right now the current plan is to walk down this bike trail. Whoa, chipmunk. Perhaps catch a property owner. Sun's setting down in about 2 hours. So keep on walking, and just find somewhere to crash. Bridge designed for snowmobiles only. No other use allowed. Fuck that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I got a free stick. A free walking stick. From the highway to the actual border. I struck a conversation with some people, some residents who were outside, and they thought it was really cool what I was doing. So I went all the way to the bonjour sign, to the bonjour sign. So while I was going through American Customs, they said, the guy asked me, hey, is that pickup truck gonna pick you up? So I said, no. I didn't even look back. I said, no, nobody's picking me up, right? But then I turn around and I see them. And I said, hey, nice to see you again. So they gifted me the stick. And welcome to Swanton. So this is a lovely turkey soup. I ended up here because I went up to Chad.
How you guys doing?
He works at a barn just down the street, and I thought he was the landowner, so I asked if I could pitch a tent over there, but as it turns out, he's not the landowner, but he does live down the street. So here I am.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, his wife is a thru hiker.
Yes.
So say your name and the notable hikes that trails that you've done, please.
Well, my name's Leah Eldridge.
Leah.
And I've done the Continental Divide, well, only from Montana to Canada. And then I did the Long Trail, end to end. And then I did the 100-mile wilderness in Maine up to Katahdin.
Nice.
And then I think that's about it. But yeah, so I did the Long Trail in 27 days.
Nice.
And it took me 2 months to do, 2.5 months to do the Continental Divide.
What motivates you to just do all the trails?
I was just like searching. I was young. I was super young. I was 22, and I was just searching for. I kind of dropped out of college, moved out west. I did a bunch of tree planting, which is really cool. And then after I was all done hiking, I went back to school, and I'm a teacher. I'm a physical educator, so. So after that was, back to like in the real world, so to speak. Because really, when you're hiking, it's not the real world.
Exactly.
There's other challenges that come about. Like I felt like it was, everything was a job. Like getting up in the morning, like always, like there was just a different kind of job. Like packing your tent, packing things so they're more uniform, so it's not so, I don't know, so not so bulky. And,
right.
Definitely a challenge.
Do you two also hike?
Recreationally. I didn't take on any big excursions like Leo, nor you. More of a just hiking Mansfield, Camel's Hump, our two biggest mountains here.
Day hikes, which is awesome too.
And
right.
I did live out west as well. I did live in Montana. I used to do a lot of wilderness hikes there, but just day in, day out type stuff. Wasn't anything that was a month at a time out in the wilderness.
How long does Mansfield take?
Few hours.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 miles up, and then it's about a 5-mile round trip hike.
What is perhaps the most interesting and notable thing that you saw during your hiking days?
Oh gosh, I don't know, just trail magic. The way people just let us we came into a town in Montana. And these people let us take their car.
No way.
Take their car to the trailhead. Because the trailhead, when you're hiking in Montana, it's not like towns are 10 miles apart. They're 50 miles.
Exactly.
They're 60 miles apart. Like, you're in the wilderness.
Right.
So to get to the trailhead, it was like 25 miles to get to the trailhead. Well, if we hitched that, it could take so long. So these people just let us take their car and drop it off at the trailhead, and then they were going to come back and pick it up.
Wow.
So that was really cool. Just stuff like that. Like that would always happen. We'd be in town sometimes, just stranded for like a couple days, and then people would be like, "We saw you," I saw you.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Well, we saw you just hanging out," and then by the end of the night, we'd be on their, their backyard or whatever, and just staying there. So it was just those kind of things, and getting free food. Like it was just really cool. People were awesome. Yeah, I could go on days about hiking, especially like when you don't think about it for a while, and then like somebody like you comes in, it just brings back so many memories. So it's cool.
And now I'm the recipient of trail magic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it is, and you'll get more and more and more of it. People have to trust you.
Yes.
You don't look like a scary man or anything like that. That's good. I'm like, oh, does he have an axe in there or whatever?
Yeah, no.
So, but you got to think of those things. It's definitely it's trusting and it's humbling for sure. So yeah.
Right. That should be good. Thank you.